Some days, it seems like just yesterday, I was feeling alone, confused, and scared, spending my nights awake and frequently crying, wondering where my baby boy was, and asking myself over and over, where had I gone wrong as a mom? What I didn't know then that I know now is I wasn't alone. I wasn't the only mom, and we weren't the only family. I also didn't know early on my son had a disease. So much has changed for me and my family over the last nearly 8 years, but unfortunately, there are far too many families and friends who are out there feeling right now the way I did back then. This is Jen with the Mom of an Addict, and I'm keeping this real sitting here at my desk. It's a low budget production by me, and I'll probably even stumble some, and I'm not skilled in the ways of video editing, so you might hear a train in the background or some other random noise. If you're watching this, you've likely been involved in our organization in some way, or someone has told you about our group. Maybe you've attended a meeting, you've liked our page on social media, you've supported us with a financial gift, or possibly you've attended Recovery Rocks. Maybe you've told someone about us and supported us in other ways like prayer or sharing our posts. Whatever your connection, Thanksgiving starts with me thanking you. Because of you and your support, the Mom of an Addict has been letting moms, dads, brothers, sisters, spouses, siblings, grandparents, bosses, and friends know they aren't alone for 5.5 years now. Since our first meeting on June 18th, 2019, we have grown by leaps and bounds. We now provide education and support to hundreds of families and friends through our 5 in-person and 2 online meetings. We are reaching people not only in our area, not only coast to coast, but actually around the world. Our meetings are free and open to everyone. We have 25 volunteer meeting leaders who regularly show up to support and love people right where they are. Through our partnership with Overdose Lifeline, we hand out free Narcan and fentanyl test strips at our in-person meetings. And I've heard firsthand that lives have been saved because of this. Our Recovery Rocks event keeps growing, and this year there were 61 resource tables for substance use and mental health, all in one place. In the spring, we held our first leader retreat so we could provide our meeting leaders education about processing trauma. We could show them appreciation and just love on them, among other things. This is what you're helping us do. Thank you so much. Giving Tuesday is quickly approaching. The end of the year is also quickly approaching, and I'd like to let you in on our plans for 2025. Hopefully, as you consider giving in the next weeks and months, you'll keep us in mind. With data showing us that approximately 60% of us in our country have been touched by a loved one's substance use, we must continue to meet people where they are, to empower them, to inform them, and allow our program to be seen and heard everywhere and anywhere needed. Many people won't walk through the door of a meeting because of the stigma and silence you sometimes get. Our meetings and our program help to remove barriers and break down the wall created by stigma. In order to do this, we have to expand our program and expand our reach. You've likely heard me talking about updating our video curriculum over the past year or so. We have definitely made progress. Filming is nearly complete, and we are deep into the editing process with the production company. We updated all of our lessons so they have the most current information. We freshened the material. We added new lessons. We changed the format a bit. And we created a separate program specifically for those who are grieving the loss due to substances. In early 2025, we will begin hosting support group meetings for those who are grieving. We're working on the logistics of how our programs will reach more people who are feeling scared and alone, just like I used to feel. This involves starting more meetings. It's necessary, and more meetings must start. I don't want anyone to feel like that any longer than is necessary. I don't want them to feel alone. So this mission is vital and urgent. We aren't ready quite yet to share our plans for getting new meetings started, but I can tell you we have definitely been thinking outside the box on this one. Your Giving Tuesday or year-end gift will allow the Mom of an Addict to continue supporting the existing meetings we already have, the families who are already showing up. It will allow us to continue to show our meeting leaders how much they are appreciated, and will ultimately help us reach more families and friends. Your gift will help to educate them, to let them know they are not alone. It will provide them support they've likely never had. No gift is too small, and together, I know we will make this happen. We have a goal to raise $35,000 by the end of 2024. You heard me correctly, $35,000. We need $18,000 specifically to finish paying the video production company once our project is complete in early 2025. I'll be open and honest. Our general account needs funds. Planning and putting on Recovery Rocks takes several months of the year, and it's not a fundraising event. It actually takes time away from being able to do the things that bring in funds. Don't get me wrong, I love Recovery Rocks, but I also have to be real about the event, our finances, our time, and our needs. We're such a small organization that gets big things done on not a lot. Another thing I'd like to share is that our organization doesn't fit into the categories for not only state and federal grants, but for the majority of other big ones out there. There really aren't funds earmarked specifically for family support. So we are especially grateful to the local foundations, organizations, and individuals who support us financially. If you have specific questions about what our needs are, or how our income looks, or what expenses we have, please reach out to me. I'll be completely transparent. Looking back over the last 5+ years and what we have already accomplished together is exciting. Pretty much nothing short of a miracle, given that our beginning was with $0 and board meetings around a kitchen table. It's even more exciting to think about all the things we're going to accomplish with your help and to see where the next 5 years will take us. I invite you to join in. Giving is easy on our website, www.themomofanaddict.org, and it will make a difference for families and friends who are feeling now, just like I used to feel years ago. I don't want them to feel alone anymore. Thank you for helping me make sure that they don't.